The world's most influential people travel on their royal private jets, each with distinct characteristics. Examples include Vladimir Putin's presidential jets and Joe Biden's Air Force One. We hope that you all are interested in learning more about the private planes the world's leaders use, from the private plane used by the Pope to the private jet used by Angela Merkel. If you rent a private plane from the presidential or royal fleet, you too may experience what it is like to fly in the same aircraft as the world's leaders. Welcome back to Daily Aviation. Let's find out how some of the most influential people in the world are traveling the globe for both business and pleasure, so we may learn from their experiences. 1. Vladimir Putin's $500 million aircraft. Russia's IL-96-300PU is Putin's plane. Its expanded fuselage fairing distinguishes it from the passenger model, a wide-bodied long-haul airliner. The government constructed a sophisticated communication system that allowed the aircraft to operate as a command center for the unanticipated war. The massive snow-white airplane commands respect. Its wingspan and length exceed 65 meters. The IL-96-300PU and the basic passenger variant have similar technical specs. Like the original, the presidential aircraft has a maximum takeoff mass of 270 tons and a max cruising speed of 900 kilometers per hour. The aircraft service ceiling is 12,000 meters. The total flight length without refueling has been modified. Putin's IL-96-300PU is much longer ranged. Naturally, the IL-96-300PU requires high security. Russian Aerospace Force's exceptional squad pilots offer this coverage inside and outside Russia. Putin's plane is well protected from air and land threats. RCS, an automatic radar jamming and disorienting system, and its anti-aircraft defense system cannot see the aircraft due to its special coating. The Federal Security Service protects plane security information. Donald Trump's billion-dollar Air Force One. Any aircraft operated by the United States Air Force currently transporting the president is known as Air Force One. Unlike the Russian president, Donald Trump relies primarily on two identical bespoke aircraft. The planes are significantly modified versions of the Boeing 747-200B, and the government refers to them by the military abbreviation VC-25A. A smaller Boeing C-32 is utilized if a landing strip at an airport prevents the VC-25A from landing there. The 89th Airlift Wing, based at Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland, is in charge of the presidential air fleet. Like Russia's IL-96-300PU, the two Boeing 747-200Bs underwent considerable modifications with the President of the United States in mind. Compared to the original model, the VC-25A offers a more significant improvement in flight range and higher fuel efficiency. Theoretically, an airliner with modifications allowing refueling while in flight may stay in the skies indefinitely. Do you like the content up to now? If so, you'd like other videos on our channel as well. Remember to subscribe to our channel to stay notified of what's coming next. Xi Jinping and his Boeings valued at $250 million. General Secretary of the Communist Party of China Xi Jinping doesn't own a plane like his colleagues. China's leader utilizes two Air China Boeing 747-400s, tail numbers B2447 and B2472, for government and corporate flights. These planes cost $250 million each when built. Air China regularly operates both airliners. The president's security team inspects the planes for weeks before foreign travel. After inspections, the aircraft are refitted with a living room, bedroom, and office. The alterations are unknown. As the government leader returns home, Air China restores the jets to passenger service. Angela Merkel's $300 million Konrad Adenauer. Chancellor Merkel and her closest advisors have a large and diverse fleet. Eurocopter AS-532s can fly in Germany and nearby countries. Angela Merkel possesses 4 business jets, including a $70 million Bombardier Global 5000 and two $150 million Airbus A319-133XCJs for journeys up to 2,000 kilometers. Airbuses rarely fly transcontinental routes despite having a range of over 6,000 kilometers. The German government's flagship Airbus A340-313X VIP, Konrad Adenauer, and its twin, Theodor Heuss, are its most famous planes. The Konrad Adenauer and Theodor Heuss are named after West Germany's first chancellor and president, respectively. Lufthansa transferred the aircraft to the military's government transport unit at the end of March 2011. The jets had previously flown Lufthansa Airlines passengers. François Hollande's $270 million Airbus A330-200. France has paid for François Hollande's aviation travel. The Airbus A330-200, the ex-president's plane, costs $270 million. Like other world powers' nuclear-armed jets, François Hollande's principal aircraft is not just a comfortable long-distance conveyance. This administration center can command the top government agencies and armed forces in real time. The former French president's Airbus A330-200 contains a bedroom with a huge bed, a bathroom, a dressing room, a kitchen, an office, a soundproof discussion room for 12 people, a tiny operation room, and a space for media and delegation members. The airliner's communication system can send top-secret and encrypted messages across secure channels. We hope that you find this information quite interesting. We attempt to collect such unique details for you all to enjoy. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you like the video so far. $1.5 billion fleet led by Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Qatar's emir, who is known as Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, is among the world's wealthiest. He owns a superb air fleet used by several royal family members. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani travels with at least 1,000 people, including family, delegation, and staff. Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani's items and limos for the destination countries weigh tons. One aircraft, military or civilian, cannot transfer so many people. The Emir of Qatar takes numerous planes for most official and unofficial visits. Qatar sent 10 planes to Japan and 8 to Switzerland for negotiations with the Prime Minister. Qatar Amiri Flight, a government-owned VIP airline founded in 1977, transports the Prime Minister, his family, and other high-ranking officials. Qatar Airlines colors are on most of its planes. The Emir of Qatar also occasionally utilizes a Bombardier Global Express BD-700 1A-10 business jet and a Boeing C-17 Globemaster III military cargo plane for personal purposes. Qatar Airlines paints both aircraft. Nazarbayev's 99,000-kilometer and $250,000 plane. According to information on the President of Kazakhstan's official website, Nursultan Nazarbayev traveled extensively in 2016 and paid visits to 15 different nations on official business, some more than once. The President of Kazakhstan has flown 140 hours total, covering more than 99,000 kilometers, or over 2.5 times the equator's circumference. The personnel of the state airline Berkut ensures the leader's comfort and safety as he travels. King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's $250 million VIP Boeing 767-400 FSER. Bahrain is among the smaller Arab states. Mineral richness made this Persian Gulf island nation one of the richest. The royal family's head, Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, is among the world's most prosperous. Bahrain Royal Flight bought a Boeing 767-400ER and BBJ-2 recently. Lufthansa Technik completed VIP interiors on both flights. The manufacturer has given little inside details due to ethics. According to leaks, the passenger deck of the King of Bahrain's Air Fleet flagship is divided into 2 autonomous zones with a VIP private living room and a negotiation space. The number of VIP cabins and bedrooms in the plane is unclear. The government installed an operating room with life support and advanced water purification systems. Alisher Usmanov and his largest business jet costing $350 million. Isle of Man registered aircraft MIABU follows man in the jet's name. I'm Alisher Burkanovich Usmanov is the rest. The A340 moniker 300's Burkan is Usmanov's father. Russia's most prominent business jet is the A340-300. The A380 is giant. Alisher Usmanov's personal air fleet's flagship is worth $238 million. Refitting and adding VIP cabins could cost over $250 million. This is reasonable for a business jet. Analysts like the A340-300's price-quality ratio. The 4-engine airliner can fly all routes and has a vast capacity protecting the owner. Hassan al-Bolkiah's $220 million flying palace. Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Sultan of Brunei, was raised with gold and gems. It's no wonder the prince's private jet is called the Flying Palace. The Airbus A340-212 Flying Castle cost the prince $100 million. A U.S.-based airplane refurbishment and modernization cost $120 million. The airplane makeover featured a sumptuous interior decked with precious metals, diamonds, and wood, and improved its flight features. We've come to the end of the video. Do you know any other world leader with an expensive private plane? Please let us know in the comments section. Refer to other videos on our channel. If you found the video insightful, subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for further updates.